Hello everybody, it's Jen. I'm back with another design team project for Not2Shabby shop, and you can use my code JEN10, that's Jen with 2 N's, to receive 10% off your total purchase. So this is my 4th card using the Sweet Friends by Lawn Fawn stamp set. I'm also going to be using the Perfectly Plaid Fall paper pad for this card. I'm using the brown plaid, and the My Funny Valentine. I had this strawberry piece of paper that I didn't know what I was going to do with. So there is a strawberry stamp. There's actually 3 little strawberries within this stamp set, so I thought somehow I would work it into a card. And many of you have been saying that the s'more is your favorite image in the stamp set. I, for the life of me, can't choose which one I like the most, but the s'more is stinking cute for sure. So I am using my Spectrum Noir alcohol markers here for the s'more. Now, there was a stamp set that Lawn Fawn put out a while ago, and it had s'mores in it, and I wrote down the color combinations that I used for that one, so I was able to pull that out and color this up pretty quickly, knowing that I was going to like it. So I'm just adding on the face and the little arms and legs for the s'more, and then we're going to move on to putting the card together. So I am going to fussy cut this out. You can buy dies for this stamp set, but I find it just as easy to cut things out. Oftentimes I will also use my brother's Scan and Cut, and I just left this piece in to show you that, see how quickly I can move once I've cut away most of the excess paper around the image. So if you're having trouble with fussy cutting, try cutting down the paper as much as possible and then moving the paper, not your scissors. So just a really simple tip that will make your life easier. So here's the 3 little s'mores that I'm going to be using today. I'm using a stitched rectangle die here from Lawn Fawn. I'm using a green piece of cardstock just from my stash, and I'm going to use a stitched border die as well, and I'm going to make a little grass mound here. So this is kind of the focal panel of my card. And so I'm going to get the grass down in place minus the cat hair. And then I'm going to start creating the scene. So I'm going to have a little, well, I was going to say pyramid, but it's not a pyramid, but a little grouping of s'mores standing on top of each other. The flatness of the graham cracker leads well to this type of card, and I wanted to do a vertical card, so I thought that this would be the best way to showcase these little cuties. So I'm just going to stand them on one another, and I'm just using some Nouveau liquid adhesive. I love this liquid adhesive. And I'm going to get them put in place. Now, if you wanted to do a bit more of a sky background on the back of these, you definitely could. You could use the MFT Cloud Borders stencil with some Distress ink or some Distress oxides, make some little clouds in the background, but I just wanted to keep it pretty plain because the pattern paper that I'm using is pretty busy. So here's how I decide to bring the strawberries in. I already had these colored up from when I did a really big stamp and coloring of images before I started any of these cards. And so I've got 2 of them holding them in their hand, and then for the top one, I thought I would have that one being on top of the s'more, because really, strawberries, s'mores, I feel like I should try that. So here's the pattern paper that I'm going to be using. So I'm using that plaid, the brown color, to bring in the brown from the chocolate on the s'mores, and my ATG gun has been giving me so much grief lately. I don't know if I've gotten a package of bad adhesive rolls, but it's been really frustrating. So anyways, back to the card. Here's this strawberry piece of paper. You're going to see this completely conks out on me. So I'm going to go back to my glue here. I'm using the strawberry card from the Funny Valentine, right? That's what it's called. I'm confused now because I'm so annoyed over my ATG seeing it break on me again that now I've forgotten where I am in this video. So there's the paper, ties in perfectly with the strawberries. Here's the little panel going down on the card. Really easy card to do. Now we're going to just do the sentiment. So I didn't put any sentiment on the outside. Everything's going to be stamped on the inside. And these are sentiments from the Sweet Friends stamp set. I'm going to use the Real Red by Stampin' Up here to stamp berry. So it says, "You're the berry best." And then I'm going to stamp the Smore sentiment along the bottom of the card once I get this exclamation point in here. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want this. So once I do that, I'm just going to take that piece off so I can just stamp around the word s'more. So the sentiment is, I need s'more friends like you. So you could mask this off, you could cut the stamp, you could do whatever you want, whatever's easiest for you, but I'm going to, like the top sentiment, I'm going to put the s'more in the red color. So you're the very best, I need s'more friends like you. Perfect sentiments to go with the front of the card. Saved my bacon because I could use up that strawberry paper, and I think this card turned out really cute. So I'm just going to add a heart here. I had some left over. I'm going to add a third strawberry just so I have an odd number. And there's the card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. And thanks for taking time to join me. I will see you soon. Bye.